good, YouTube? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH, and to be honest, I looked over last year's calendar and it really wasn't that many bad games that released in 2015. For that reason alone, I didn't want to make a top 10 worst games of the year. Instead, I chose to talk about games that disappointed me. These games weren't necessarily terrible, but just kind of meh.
I'll erase you here.
Number 5, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Coming in at the 5th spot, I hate it had to be you, but I gotta do it. I'm a huge fan of the Gears of War series. I mean, this shit was my high school years, so when I heard that there was a remaster coming to the Xbox One at 1080p 60 frames per second, naturally I got excited. But there was one glaring issue with this game upon its release. It wasn't a remaster, but instead a remake. The Coalition took the foundation Epic Games made and they tweaked it for the worst. The main complaint everyone had with this game was the Gnasher. They changed the bullet spread so it became very inaccurate. And in the original Gears, if someone ran up on you, you had the Gnasher, you would blast them to pieces. In the Ultimate Edition, you could have active reload and you still wouldn't kill them like 75% of the time. Gears is all about the shotgun, so when everyone noticed the inconsistency, it became a serious issue. Droves of Gear fans, they flocked to the forums and they expressed their displeasure, and the Coalition released a patch a few weeks later that fixed, well, nothing. Actually, many complained that it made it worse, and that's why the crew and I dropped the game soon after its release. I pray that they fix the issues for the PC release because the Xbox One release was just disappointing. Number 4, Evolve. Most people don't even remember Evolve releasing in 2015, and that's a testament to the quality of the game. All that promotion and all that hype, but the game released with next to nothing to do in it. It was like one game mode with like 4 people, they would hunt a monster, and after that, you do that a few times and it becomes like, okay, well, what's next? Didn't help that there weren't a lot of maps, there was no campaign, the world that they designed, it seemed interesting, so why not put some context behind it? I guess they were too busy promoting the 136 pieces of DLC the game launched with, plus those 2 season passes, to worry about actually designing an addicting game. It's disappointing to see how money-hungry 2K Games and Turtle Rock got, but then again, I shouldn't be surprised by 2K because, I mean, they're the people behind the damn 2K basketball game. And coming in at that number 3 spot, it's a tie between NBA 2K16 and NBA Live 16. 2015 was just a disappointing year for basketball fans. 2K's community manager sat up there on camera and said they were cutting out all the cheese out of this year's game, but we all know that that's a lie. I mean, they did improve the defensive game slightly, and there's less people just running up to the three-point line and jacking up easy threes, but they got rid of that cheese and then they introduced new cheese. I mean, it's nothing more annoying than being up on the scoreboard and then the other team comes back because they activated a 3-point park card that makes it so that they almost never miss. Who thought of that dumb shit? I mean, on top of that, it's a lot of the core mechanics still broken in 2K. I'm tired of stealing the ball, but then the other player gets it right back. I'm tired of missing a shot and the rebound is coming my way, but my player doesn't even react to the ball. I'm tired of diving for the ball and then he never catches it. I'm tired of 2K releasing this game on PC, but then not implementing an anti-cheat system so hackers can't prosper. And don't get me started on NBA Live 16. What was that, EA? I admit I had hope for this game. I mean, when that Summer Circuit trailer, it came out, it fooled us all, man. But when the game came out, it had weird physics, nobody knew how to consistently rebound, the face scan app didn't work well, and it had tons of cheese. Power forwards with Kyrie Irving handles, there's a reason why it only sold 8,000 copies yet. And coming in at that number 2 spot goes to Batman Arkham Knight. As much as I love the Arkham series, I have to call a spade a spade. Arkham Knight was the weakest entry in the main 3 games, and it was for a multitude of reasons. The story was a joke. Even the most casual Batman fan could tell who the Arkham Knight was from a mile away. The game had no real boss fights in a series known for awesome boss fights. The Batmobile sections were boring as fuck. You'd literally be sitting there in the Batmobile shooting at drones for 10 to 20 minutes just mindlessly. And don't get me started on the PC port. That frame rate was atrocious. It was missing textures found on the console version, and it would often freeze. Listen, man, Rocksteady, just because the game got pulled from the Steam store doesn't mean it was pulled from our memories. Coming in at that number 1 spot is EA's dark side influenced Star Wars Battlefront. At its core, Star Wars Battlefront is an okay game, I guess, but EA's aligned with the dark side, so I should have known that not much positive could have came from this situation. I mean, you can literally play Battlefront for 2 hours and see everything that it has to offer. There's no depth to this game. It simply wanted to cash in on the hype of the upcoming Force Awakens film. The season pass is $50, all the guns shoot the same, most of the game modes are variations of the other. It's just an all-around disappointment. DICE focused so much on making this game pretty that they forgot to give the game a soul. What pissed me off most is, I found in the video from Did You Know Gaming that Star Wars Battlefront on the PlayStation 2 was only in development for 1 year, And somehow it had more content than the new Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 was originally a multiplayer exclusive title and had a mere 1-year development cycle.
I remember it all like it was yesterday when I said that my most anticipated game of the year was Star Wars Battlefront. I was so young. I was so foolish. Yeah, you got me. Please forgive me, YouTube. And thus concludes my top 5 most disappointing games of 2015. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and when you're finished, make sure to check out GamingIlluminaughty.com. We are the Enlightened Gamers, so come through and enlighten yourself on the latest things going on in the gaming industry. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, but my village needs me.